G'day everybody, welcome back to our playthrough of Dinkum on episode 311. Hope you guys are doing well. Couple of very important things happening today. One is the very exciting thing waiting for us in the post box over there, which is going to be the dirt printer. But before we get carried away, I think perhaps maybe we should just focus on doing some of the farm work that we've got waiting for us. I think I may have put all of our quandongs away, so we're out of quandongs right now. We might have to see if we can go fishing around for some quandongs. I bet there's probably some quandongs sort of ready for harvest just around here. So that's fine, we'll grab those. I'm hoping that there's still not too much to be done here at the farm, and that definitely looks like the case. All of our coffee crops seem to be growing very nicely, which is good. Can't wait to start brewing some coffee and seeing what that can do for us. So that's obviously still a little bit of a mystery. Look at all these beautiful bloomin' spring flowers that we've got going. Looks quite nice. Anyway, it's not 8 o'clock just yet. We can't really feed any of the animals, but I think we can make a start with maybe... Actually, why don't we do the shearing and the milking first, and then after that we can check out the crab pots, see if we get lucky today. And yeah, I would say today's focus is going to be playing around with the brand new improved dirt printer, and then also checking out, or actually not really checking out, but making sure that we go see Erwin about his birthday, because that's today. I haven't forgotten, so that's the priority. I'm not entirely sure what he likes, actually. I forgot to check the list, so I might just do that in a moment. But anyway, it is past 8 o'clock now. Let's get this meat to the boys. There we go. Gotta find... Ah, there he is. Spike's just sitting around here. I didn't see him before. Anyway, hope he enjoys his breakfast. Let's grab the quandongs. Moo can have their breakfasts as well. And I guess we should sort out our eggs, sort out the fertilizer, and as soon as we're done with that, we're going to go to Blue first, and we're going to sort of do what we need to do there. Let's put these away. Actually, we're putting these away at the other crate, so that's fine. I want some ingredients for fertilizer, but we don't seem to have a lot. We might actually have to go with shells today. Not ideal, but what can you do? So yeah, perhaps maybe we should focus a little bit on trying to get a few more poos today. We've ran out of all of the poos. I suppose maybe we do have a few roo poos here and some vombat poos, but I definitely want to build up a little bit more of a supply. Anyway, I think it's time to grab our dirt printer, and we should have a play. Here is the improved dirt printer you ordered. Thank you very much, from Franklin. Nice, 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 nice. So, I assume this will never break now. So I'm gonna actually test that out. I'll be very, very disappointed if it doesn't, if it actually does break, because this thing cost us a lot of money. But anyway, let's just put a few things away here. So these can go there, the quandongs as well. And I think we're ready for the day. Let's head out. We'll work on Blue. We'll go to the workshop immediately after to, you know, recharge the dirt printer. And yeah, hopefully we can work on Blue a couple of times today, like we have been doing the last couple of episodes. Hope you guys don't mind. I'm just sort of considering the amount of time that we've got remaining with the game, and sort of thinking that we ought to, you know, speed things up, step on the gas on this project. So we'll try to do that. Anyway, let's continue this layer. Yeah, it definitely seems like it can print a hell of a lot more. Does this mean that it takes a longer time to charge, though? That's a very good question. I'm not entirely sure if that is the case. Alright. Let's just take another look at this from the side. It's looking okay. I think that looks a little bit better. I think what we'll do is just one more layer. Yeah, come to think of it, if we do have a lot more charge in this thing, then potentially we could be sort of doing project work for ages. I'm not entirely sure if that is the best form of content, considering perhaps maybe some of you guys might skip through this and see, you know, what it looks like when I'm done. But that's fine. Yeah, I'm just trying to think about variety, you know. But I also know that some of you guys like to see the entire process, so let's just drop the heli just over there. I think normally at this point in time we would already be sort of headed back for the charger, right? So this is actually really, really nice, not having to stop all the time. I wonder if the majority of Dinkum players get the improved dirt printer first and foremost compared to, say, some of the other tools. It makes sense to do so, right? So anyway, I have a feeling we're not going to need the infinity soil pit anymore, so I'm just gonna plug it up right now before someone gets hurt. Now, here we go. So we're getting very, very close. From what I understand from the comments that a lot of people have left, is that this thing is indestructible. I mean, I'm a little bit scared to try to see if it is indeed indestructible, but I suppose we should just keep going for science. Okay, cool. It is indestructible, guys, which is very, very nice. It means that, yeah, we can pretty much just drop this off at the charger, and we should be able to continue with our work. But, I mean, now that I sort of look at this site. It's looking like it's almost ready, to be honest. I'll be inclined to maybe come out here with the stone wand and actually start placing down some stones. The only problem with the stones, though, I find, is that the stones, the color is a little bit drab. So we'll see how we go with putting down some stones, but if we don't really like it in terms of the color, we can always take the stones out and then maybe just go with building something even bigger, and that is also fine. I should occasionally stop for stuff, for buried stuff. Do need more keys. Now, speaking of keys, guys, I'm just sort of thinking about what the next goal should be with the Baconium, and I would say that maybe we should focus on trying to get like another furnace, like a blast furnace. I think that's not a bad idea, considering, you know, those furnaces can really save on the amount of ores that we actually need to actually, you know, get the bars that we need smelted. And I'm also just thinking whether or not we should focus on trying to get more keys in the future or not. The reason why I say that is because, well, we've got a few projects that we still want to complete, and I figure spending a lot of our time trying to look for keys all the time is probably not going to be beneficial for project work. So we could be shifting gears and doing other stuff on the surface. On the surface more so than going into the deep mines. I know a lot of you guys really like the deep mine episodes because you never know what's going to happen, and I like a little bit of danger in there, so it's kind of exciting. But yeah, I mean, if we don't really need that much Baconium anymore, you know, we won't really bother too much. Alright, so let's figure out what we need to do with Franklin. I really like the big jacaranda tree in the middle of town. We should be taking a lot of pictures when the weather's good, but maybe not today. Alright, 1 second, guys. Let me just quickly check on what we need for Erwin. Bananas. Okay. He's a simple man, easy to please. Let's take a look at what we need to do here. Street lamps. Okay, we've got a couple already, and this is the last day for it. Easy, we'll get that to Fletch. A photo request. Rain wants a photo of Franklin. We've got 3 days to do that. Easy. Alright, so it's Erwin's birthday. The next thing on the list of things that we're looking forward to is going to be the bug catching comp. So, just got to keep an eye out for that. I'm just thinking of whether or not we need more seeds. It might not be a bad idea to just load up on some more seeds. I believe we didn't have too many onions, so let's just go with a few more here. Okay, and yeah, we can buy some potato seeds as well. We might as well, since we're here and we've remembered. So remembering to do this stuff for me anyway is half the battle. Alright, cool. Cool. Maybe we can get a sapling as well. We can plant a sapling somewhere. I think we did a couple of jacaranda trees on the back streets, so they're probably still growing right now. I'm not entirely sure if we're going to have a jacaranda tree, you know, somewhere nearby in the town, or maybe we should bring it to the farm and plant another one near the farm. But anyway, let's grab some bananas. I suppose just giving him one banana should be enough, but I don't know if you guys know, and let me know in the comments, But if you decide to just give him like a whole bunch, will he like be like much happier with you, or do we increase the same amount of relationship hearts with him? But anyway, let's have a chat. Welcome to Erwin's Barn. How can I help? Just want to chat, mate. Oh, what do you want to chat about? Happy birthday, Erwin. Oh, I can't believe you remembered my birthday. You really didn't need to get me a gift, Blue. Take this. The bananas. Oh, bananas are my favorite. Thank you so much. Nice. Good stuff. Well, hopefully he's happy about that. Yeah, so while we're here, we may as well go see John about stuff. I am actually going to keep the brick flower bed because the other day I did mention that we want to try and get a flower bed sort of farm going, and yeah, that should sort of help us grow flowers that are out of season. 25,000. Yep, I'll take it. We are really running low on the cash front. Have I bought a measuring tape before? I can't remember. I barely use the measuring tape though. So anyway, welcome to John's Goods. How can I help? Let us sell you all the stuff that we don't need anymore. I think that's it. 33k. Alright. That's not really a lot of money, but that's okay. I'm fine with it. We've got probably plenty of stuff that we could sell to Jimmy. We can call him with the cloud, or a bottle of clouds, if we do need to. Should we get some brews going? Maybe not a bad idea. Got quite a few wattle flowers right now. We may as well. Alright. That way we'll be sort of ready-ish when we decide to go into the mines. Diving helmet. I just want to put the diving helmet away as well. Again, guys, I haven't really seen too many additional flower types. We've seen orange, purple, white, and blue ones. Whoops, I have gone to the wrong place. Bananas are fetching quite a few dink, so we should actually maybe come back and have a chat to Sheila about that. Alright, what do we want to do? I think that, well, we should actually get the street lamps to Fletch. We should do that right now. It's 4 o'clock already. G'day, Blue. Enjoying your day? I sure am. I did that thing for you. Oh, Bonza, you crafted 2 street lamps for me? Sure did. There you go. Thanks a lot, Blue. When I put up that post, I knew you'd be the one to pull through for me. Here's your 16,000 dink. Rightio. Alright. So, we've got 13,000 permit points. I don't really know what to do with the permit points right now. I don't think there's any licenses that we don't have just yet, so I'm thinking perhaps maybe we should go to Jimmy and use some of our permit points to buy stuff. I think that would be a pretty good idea. Alright, so let's plan for a few things here. So one is the flower farm. So we need bags of cement and stones. We probably need a lot more bags of cement. So let's just get some of this ground up. Alright, I think we've got plenty. Let's grab all of that. And let's go ahead and get those flower beds crafted. I'm not entirely sure how many we will need, to be honest. It's not like I want to make like a gigantic farm or anything like that, but perhaps maybe even just like, yeah, like maybe 8 is fine. Come to think of it, we only had the 1 spare flower bed, right? So might be a little bit awkward if we go with an odd number, but I mean, we always get 2 out of 1 crafting recipe slash one crafting batch. So yeah, can't really do anything about that. Let's just get a whole bunch of rock paths as well. We do have a bit of infrastructure plans that we have thought about, especially up north towards where the house is. So we should think about that. Ah yes, I completely missed our opportunity here, but I did want to go see Melvin about furniture. I wonder if he's still open. I can't remember what time he closes shop. Okay. Does he have a sign or anything like that? Okay. Tuesday and Thursday he's closed. Okay, so today's he's closed anyway. Alright, well, gonna have to be maybe tomorrow, but that's fine. That's fine. How many paths do we have? 112. Maybe we'll go with a little bit more. Alright, good stuff. We also want to perhaps maybe bring the stone wands. I'm just trying to remember where we're keeping those stone wands. Ah yes, we've got the comp bug net, and I need to remember to actually bring that with me the day before. Oh man, that's gonna be a tough thing to remember. Anyway, let us jump onto our... Oh, hang on. Did I not park there? Jump onto our heli. And yeah, we should head out to the spare house, or the holiday house rather, and we'll start thinking about putting some new roads in that area. Just want to quickly put a few things away. Just looking at our seed situation here. Only got 40 coffee seeds remaining. I suppose I should try to buy some more. One thing that I should be doing is I should be checking how long it's going to take to grow these things. Okay, mature in 12 days. Okay, so they still take a very, very long time to grow. And yeah, as I said, we only have really a couple of opportunities to get the coffee grown and harvested. I can't remember if these things are harvestable just, you know, on their sort of like vines, or if we do need to sort of like take the entire plant down. I suppose we'll find out when it's time to harvest. So yeah, very difficult crop to actually grow because they do take a very long time to mature. Yeah, so coffee is going to be quite rare. It sort of almost makes you think whether or not you should consider, you know, growing more, having like an even bigger coffee farm. Better close that. That could be very bad if we leave it open. Yeah, so maybe one jacaranda tree over here might not be a bad look. Okay, Spike's already gone to bed. So early night for him. And Ein's about to join as well. Let's see here. Okay, so we've got the flower beds. Let's actually just place the flower beds down first. I'm not going to bother with, you know, like putting the actual flowers in today. We might do that on another day, but at the very least we'll get the flower beds down. Okay, well, I definitely feel like we probably need a little bit more. This seems like a little bit too small of a flower bed, or do we even perhaps need to separate these flower beds out a little bit? Might not be a bad idea, right? So one batch for one type of flower, you know. Yeah, we'll see how we go. So I might need to craft a few more. Next up, yeah, so we've got our paths in hand. I do want to just grab our stone ones as well, because, yeah, I'm not entirely sure if there's much reshaping of Blue that we need to do, so we could potentially start placing down those stones. Where are we? So we need to go to the holiday home. The holiday home has nothing in it at the moment, so I should actually consider bringing some furniture there, making it look like an actual home. And yeah, we do need a house customization kit for it as well. I really don't know how I'm going to, you know, design that home once we do have a kit. I suppose we'll have a play around. Again, I'm still not a fan of how the blue shows up in the light, as it sort of looks a little bit like maroonish or a little bit purplish. Okay, so spare house is over here. It is looking pretty barren right now. We'll probably need some flowers there. So good thing we've got a flower farm going. So have we seen these flowers before? Butterfly orchid. Okay. Is it me, or have we seen these before? Let's just keep these on hand. We could always grow more of them since we're going for a bit of a farm. But yeah, so I need to start sort of thinking about how we're going to lay down more roads. Yeah, so I'm thinking of trying to connect to this sort of low ground here. And I'll probably connect to this road as well. Alright. And as much as possible, I would like to not disturb the moo population. As I say that, we begin loudly cutting down trees nearby. Alright, let's get these replanted. Good. Alright, so let's try to do this. Actually, the tropics biome is actually quite difficult to work with, isn't it? Because of all of the different types of bushes and stuff that grow. Alright, so that should be Okay, no. Still a few Spinifex bushes that need to be removed. There we go. Alright, cool. So now we just need to set up a road on the low ground. Okay, we've got a moo sleeping over there. We won't really disturb it today. We can maybe connect the road over to the beach side on another day. Plenty of these turkeys. Alright, good stuff. Now it's just a matter of getting rid of a lot of this Spinifex, which can be quite annoying to deal with. You know, come to think of it, I still haven't really used the lawnmower that much, have I? To try and get rid of like grass and fern and stuff. Might not be a bad idea to try and do, although I feel like it is a very, very slow process to actually do that type of work. You can't move very quickly with it. Alright, we're not going to have any shortage of any Spinifex tufts anymore, I don't think. So, we can make all of the resins. Grab these drumsticks. So, we are actually a little bit low on the meat front as well. So, just as well we're here. Okay, so this is the big problem. We're quite close to moo territory. Not a fan. So we're gonna have to disturb the moos a tiny little bit. I suppose that's okay. We're gonna soon be out of their hair, hopefully anyway. Actually, I'm gonna grab that again, and what we're going to do is, I think we're going to just branch off from here. Okay, we had a couple of moo casualties already. Okay, that is looking pretty good. I suppose now I should think about just replanting some of these trees. We'll do one over there. Do one here. One there. I think that should be okay. Alright, brilliant. So, the other infrastructure project that I feel like we should be doing is to actually connect this road up north. So there's a bit of work to be done right here, maybe circle around that way. And I think this is sort of low ground-ish, so we might be able to sort of make the road go inwards that way. Problem is the moos that live around here, so I'm just going to have to think about how do we get around them, because as much as possible I don't want to have to get rid of their entire habitat. So, but yeah, hopefully this turns out really nice when the map gets updated. Still need to think about how we're going to decorate the holiday home. We've got a couple of blue orchids right now, so you know what? We might just quickly go there, drop the blue orchids in place, and that way at least there's going to be something there. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure how many new flowers there are from the update. Again, I haven't really read all of the change logs. Nice. We could maybe also think about doing a bit more of a banana farm in this area as well, since, you know, there's a house nearby, and if we do visit, we can take that opportunity to get as many bananas as possible. Anyway, let's just chuck a couple of our orchids in there, and that should hopefully propagate. And yeah, I'm thinking perhaps maybe a few more like pots, and maybe even the ones that we buy from Melbourne might be nice as well to keep out here. I'm thinking maybe picket fence somewhere out here as well. We could print a little bit more sand here, make the sandy area a little bit nicer, maybe even sort of just like make this entire area a beach rather than what we've currently got. Yeah, we'll see how we go. So that might be a little bit more of a project. Alright, so I'm gonna spend a little bit more time on Bluraroo tonight, and that is we're going to just place down some stones around it, and we'll see how we feel about the look of having stones instead of just the soil. And yeah, I have a strange feeling that the stones are not going to cut it because it might not look as nice, but yeah, I don't know. I'm also umming and ahhing because then if it's just like a whole pile of stones sitting in the middle of a whole pile of soil sitting in the middle of nowhere, might also look a little bit odd. So we have a decision to make on that front. Ah, there we go. So other jacaranda tree has already grown, which is looking quite nice. A spare home. Alright, so let's quickly park there, and let's grab our stone wand and let's just go ham on the stones. So I'm thinking of maybe just trying to do half first, and we see how we feel about having half of it look like, you know, like a mound of soil covered in stones, and we'll see how we feel about it. Might need to move the heli. Let's just quickly do that. Yeah, I'm not so sure. But I guess it's also dark right now, so maybe it might look a little bit better when there's a bit more light. Maybe. But maybe I'll also get your view, guys, on how you feel about this, because sometimes I don't have the best judgment when it comes to aesthetics. So yeah, if you guys feel like the color's off and we should, or we are better off going with just the soil without the stones, or maybe we can still use the stones, but it's like maybe we shouldn't you know, completely cover it in stone. Maybe we can use stone every now and then, here and there, you know. So the next problem is if we do decide to use the stone wand and cover this thing with stone, the next problem might be actually finding enough stone wands to actually complete the project. I think maybe 1.5 or maybe 2 stone wands might be enough to do the entire thing. But yeah, if not, then we're going to have to find some more stone wands in the undergrowth. I guess it's not too hard to find these things though. I think we've come across them quite often. Okay. So, guess we're almost there. I'm probably just going to tidy up this a little bit more. Yeah, we can have a couple of sort of like bits sort of sticking out. That's not too bad. Otherwise it'll look a little bit too uniform. But yeah, I mean, that's the idea, guys. I mean, it's halfway sort of covered in stone right now. So the ask from you guys, and let me know what your thoughts are, is do we cover the entire thing with stone, or do you think it would look better without the stones and maybe just 1 or 2 stones sort of like dotting the area? Yeah, obviously we're trying to recreate a significant site here. So for those of you who haven't been following along, we are sort of making a replica of Uluru. So, you know, go check that out and see some pictures, and let me know what you guys think. It's supposed to be sort of like a red-looking rock formation that sticks out of the ground. It's quite a large thing. I don't know if this is large enough as well, but I think it's a pretty good start. Otherwise, I can try and make it even larger. Lucky we've got the the indestructible dirt printer now, so we probably have the capacity to do that. But yeah, I suppose, as I said, the only thing is there's a bit of a distracting thing behind it here, which is you know, these trees. I am going to get rid of that, but maybe not today. Yeah. I'm sort of thinking perhaps maybe I'm going to pause the Blururu project until I hear back from you guys. So it might be another 4 or 5 episodes before we sort of come back to doing more work on Blururu. But yeah, for now, I think this is a pretty good place to leave it. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about it, and we'll then continue from there. And meanwhile, we can focus on other projects. Namely, we've got the Town Overlook project, which hasn't been started, so I'm keen on actually making a start on that. And yeah, I mean, in terms of going into the Undergrove, well, we don't really have a lot of keys right now, and as I said before, maybe we don't really want to focus too much on going to the Undergrove all the time. And we should focus on just doing stuff above ground, which in my mind makes a little bit more sense. Alright guys, I think that's going to be the episode. Hope you enjoyed this one. Again, as I said, let me know what you guys think about the Blururu project and what that should look like, whether or not we go with stones or no stones. And hopefully we can fulfill what people like in terms of the majority, and we'll try and get it done after that. Let me just see here, anything we can store. Yeah, maybe the poos and the bones. Alright, cool. Hope you enjoyed this one, guys. As usual, leave a like, a dislike, or a comment or two down below. Actually, one more thing, guys. If you still haven't put in your votes for, you know, what game we should look at next after we have finished with Dinkum, make sure you guys visit the community post. There's a link down below for that. And yeah, cast your vote. Alright guys, stay true, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.